Let's try and understand this again. Just now we mentioned this is 3.16. This is 10. This is 31.6. This is 100, right? So we are saying that actually if I square root, you see, without calculator, right? If I use without calculator, actually this and this is okay, right? So if it's 100, if it's 100,000, it's fine. So which means I need to have either times 100 or times 100,000, or divide by 100 or divide by 100,000. Now let me give you some example. Now we know that x point yz is 8. Okay, so if I say square root x point yz times 100, what would be the answer? Just now you say you can split, right? Split means what? Square root x point yz times square root 100. And what is square root 100? 10. So what is square root x point yz? 8. So this is 10, 8. Okay, another example. Let's say I have x point yz divided by 100. Is this okay? What would this be equal to? Square root of the whole thing. This one will be equals to
A over 10.
Yeah, A over 10, right? So as long as I have numbers like 100, 100,000 or 1 million. As long as the number of 0 is even number, actually I'm fine. Okay? Now we look at the question. Now I look at the question. Now the question says, is it like that? How do I go to the next page? Now the challenge is you have to tell me, is this 100 times? You see, you are only given two. One is x point yz is equals to a. One is x y point z equals to b. That means you only have this information and this information. Now 0.000 xyz is not useful. But if I were to break out, so can I say this is equals to x point yz times what? Or divided by what? Is it a times or divide? Divide by how many? How many 0? Point is here, right?
4.
So actually it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's divided by like that. So if I have 4 0, is it useful? Actually yes, right? So straight away I have the answer. What's the answer? This will be x point yz square root divided by square root 100 10,000, right? And what's the answer? A over 100. This is the answer. Now, say for example, if I choose the other one now, you say, what if I choose this? If I say x y point z, then this is divided by what? Let's try. X y point z is, I try another color. It's here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got odd number. So if I try to press this in the odd number, I will have a long decimal place, right? Then I don't have an answer. Okay? So now you know how to do already. Because they will just want you to find a value. But in this case, quite obvious that they don't have any calculator. Okay? So the idea here is I want to select 3 dots. So let's try and select the 3 dots. Let's say I select 1, 2, 3. Is this collinear? Yes. Okay, let's label the point A, B, C, D, E, F. So if I select A, B, C, it is collinear, right? If I select B, C, D, is it collinear? No. So actually, how many different ways can I choose the dot? 3 only, Not true, right? You see, I can choose A, B, C, I can choose C, D, E. Can I choose C, D, E? Can I choose D, E, F? Can. 3 points, Can I choose B, D, F? Cannot. No. Can I choose B, D, F? I can. But are they collinear? No. So my question to you is, what is the total number of combination? Now, this one too many points. Now, let me give you a simple scenario. Let's say I got 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the total number of points I can choose? Let's say I want to choose 2 points. I want to choose 2 points. Now, let's start. I want to choose 2 points. So, I can choose 1, 2, 3, and
one is the third one.
okay. Maybe I use a simple example. I have 3 points only. I want to choose 1 point. I want to choose 2 lah. Choose 2. Then it's easier. If I choose 1, then it will be 1. So you want to choose 2? I can choose 1. I can choose 2. I can choose 3. Right? So actually there's a formula to this, but you didn't learn it before. Just now we mentioned I have 3 points. I want to choose 2, right? So in the AMAX we learned before, this is called 3 choose 2. And the answer is, I press my calculator, I have 3. So we say, oh, 1 way to choose, 2 way to choose, and then 3 way to choose. Nothing else, right? Now look at just now that question. How many dots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 dots. How many dots do I want to choose? Huh? So I have 6 dots. But I want to choose 3. So one way I can do it is I just put 6, choose 3. And what's the answer? 20. That means there are 20 different ways to choose. Now my question is, if I have 20, right, means my denominator is 20. So what is the numerator? I need to find out what is the number of ways to be collinear. So how many number of ways you have? Don't know. You look at the question again. So you identify that, oh, this is 1 way. This is 2 way. This is 3. Any other way? So the answer is 3 over 20. Just like that. But 1 mark is given to calculating the total number of ways. Now you understand? Okay, so you know line of symmetry is the middle. This is paper 1 question, right? So you know line of symmetry is the middle. That means this space and this space is the same, right? So do you know this point and this point?
So is the what? X-axis x-axis x-intercept y equals 0.
Huh?
X-intercept y equals 0.
Or x-intercept y equals 0. So you see, if I use this equation, right, then I'm able to say y equals to, because I know it's negative, that this is x plus q x plus r. So to find these 2 points, that means x equals 0 and y equals 0.
Y equals 0.
How do you solve this question? You know that A and B are the x-intercept, right? So x-intercept means I will let y be 0. Let y be 0. So, but if I let y be 0, I have so many unknown here, then cannot do. But I know my maximum point. Maximum point is 1, 16. Which means I can sub back into the equation, right? And I also know that x squared, the coefficient is minus 1. So which means I can sub back to the equation. So I know that y is equal to minus x minus 1 square plus 16. This part you understand? Understand? Okay. From this equation, I want to find x-intercept. What will I do? Let
Y equals 0.
I let y equals 0. So now I start. 0 equals minus x minus 1 square plus 16. I try to solve. So how to solve? Expand this, factorize this, then you get this. So you know this thing equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to minus 3. X equals to 5. Therefore, a equals to 5. B equals to negative 3. Understand? line of symmetry follow the SILT, right? So SILT, line of symmetry, is actually from the turning point. So turning point is 1, 16. Line of symmetry is the mirror line. I have something like that. This is my maximum point. Line of symmetry means x equals to something. So x equals to what?
1.
Yeah, 1. So no secret. So this is 1. So this is the line of symmetry. Just like that. 1 point only. So go and watch the video on the SLT. I want to show that xy, xt, right? xt equal to ty. One of the easy way is if you can tell me triangle something is congruent to triangle something. Why? Because if you can tell me this one, that means all the length are the same, right? Length equal length, like that, something like that. So can you identify two triangles to try to prove congruent?
Triangle TTX.
Okay, and QTX congruent to triangle QTY. It is correct but wrong. Correct means it is congruent, but wrong means very hard to prove. So let's try and draw the shape. One thing is actually you need to label all the things that are the same, are given. So first one you label, this is right angle. Okay, this is labeled. Second one is this one is actually all the same. Why? Because it's a square. Now what's the other thing that is the same? What are the things that they especially tell you? T is a midpoint of
Alright.
That means this one is the same as this one. That means this pink line is the same as this pink line. Now do you see two triangles that you can try and show?
This is congruent.
Huh?
Congruent.
Congruent.
Or similar.
No, congruent. I want to try congruent. Triangle 1 congruent to triangle 2. Now let us find out all the hidden things that is also part of the property. Now a square means there is some 90 degree that is not shown. Where's the 90 degree? Here, here. Now I have this line, I have this right angle. So maybe I want to try and show this triangle and this triangle. And what rule do you see? Again, this is my right angle, and I know that ST is equal to TR. So I know a length already. So I know a length. This is S. I know a side. Do I know two angles that they are the same?
What angle?
Not true. Do you see the two angles? One angle and one. Do you see the two angles? So this angle is the same, right? So I got 90 degree. Do you have a third angle that is the same?
So this one.
This one. So
vertically opposite.
very good. That means this angle here and this angle here is the same. So it's A as A. So if I prove A as A, that means triangle 1 is congruent to triangle 2. Can you now tell me this and this is the same? Now you understand? Will not intersect. So this means parallel. So parallel means the gradient is the same. You try? Do you know the gradient of PQ? So what is gradient of PQ?
3y minus 2x.
No, that's not the gradient. What's the gradient of PQ? You've got to find the n first. Let's say example, gradient is 3. So what does it mean? Y equals to 3x plus 4. This is the PQ gradient. This is the PQ equation. Can you write another one that won't hit? Y equals to, see, same gradient, so this one